Hi, this is Meganadha. In this video, I'll show you how to install SQL Server Data Tools. That is, if you're looking for working on SSIS or SSRS or SSAS, so you need to install some software. So I'll be showing you how to install them. So before you proceed further with this, if you have installed already Visual Studio, so this is a prerequisite. So Visual Studio 2017 and SQL Server 2017 or 2016, you should have already installed. Okay, so in case if you have not installed them, it is good to install these two and then try with the current try with installing these tools, so which I'll be guiding you in the next now. Okay, so if you want to learn how to install these two softwares in your computer, so then check out my YouTube channel, so where you can see the guidance on how to install these two. Right? Okay, now let's get started. Now to install these three. So all you have to do is you need to search for SQL Server Data Tools for Visual Studio 2017. So let me copy this and I'll search in internet Google. I'll search in Google. Now you can see here. So we got here SQL Server Data Tools and we got here download SQL Server Data Tools. So you can see here. So we got the link download SQL Server Data Tools, and let me go for this link. So right click on this, open a new tab. Now you can see here, so download SQL Server Data Tools, and now you can see there are two options, SSDT for Visual Studio 2017 and SSDT for Visual Studio 2015. So I already have installed Visual Studio, you can see here. So Visual Studio, I have installed it already, 2017 Community Edition. So in this, when I create new project, file, new project, currently I don't see the option for creating SQL Server. I don't see any project for SSIS and RS. So I don't have the template available. So after installing these tools, SQL Server Data Tools, SSDT tools, I will be able to see new projects here. So now, before you install, close Visual Studio, file, exit. And now I will download this. So I need to download this SSDT for Visual Studio 2017. Click on this. Now it will download a small file, and let me open the file. Now you can see here it's in my downloads folder. So SSDT setup that I just downloaded here. Now let me right click on this, run as administrator, and click yes in case if you ask for do you want to make changes for the computer. And Microsoft SQL Server Data Tools, click next, and install tools for Visual Studio 2017 instance, and click on install. So it's asking please select Visual Studio 2017 instance. So in the drop down list you can select here install tools to this Visual Studio instance, install new SQL Server Data Tools instance. So I already have Visual Studio installed in my computer, so I can select it. In case if you don't have a Visual Studio installed, you can select this install new instance. So I already have Visual Studio 2017 installed, so I already have SQL Server also installed. So I'll select this SQL Server Analysis Services, Reporting Services, Integration Services. Click on install. So first it will download the required packages, and then it will install. So it might take approximately around 20 to 30 minutes. So let's see how long it will take. See that the download is done, and now it's installing the packages. So now you can see that the setup has completed, and let me close it, and let me open Visual Studio, and let's see if we find any new project for SQL Server Data Tools. So I'm opening Visual Studio after SQL Server Data Tools has been installed, and let's see now. Okay, now I'll create new project, file, new project, and now let's see whether anything new is installed here. So all of you see, you can see here that something new got installed here, Business Intelligence. This option was not there before. So Business Intelligence, and you can see here Analysis Services, Integration Services, and Reporting Services. So these are the three things that got added after installing SQL Server Data Tools. So previously I told about here, so not here. So you can see here Business Intelligence tab. So you can see all these three options, all the options here. So if you want to get started with integration services, you need to select it, and you can select this integration services project and click OK. So we are done with installing SSIS SQL Server Data Tools for Visual Studio, and that's it. Thank you.